Hello everyone, welcome to another Fight the Night review. This one took place, more yesterday than last night because it was in Singapore, more during the day, at the Singapore Indoor Stadium in Kai Lang, Singapore. It was the main event between Max Holloway and Chan Sung Jung in what he was going to guarantee would be his last fight. So, as always, I have to break it down round by round, bit by bit. I've got notes to help me remember the shit I usually forget. So, let's go. We begin with round 1 and Zombie opens with a leg kick but misses. Max does the same. Zombie lands a body punch, Max lands a leg kick. Then they both connect at the same time with some nice leg kicks of their own. Max lands a left hook, Zombie hits another leg kick. There is a brief clinch but Zombie lands a left hook, then a 1-2 following up to push Max against the cage but eating a nasty left to knock him back. Zombie lands a clean looking right counter hook, Max keeps Zombie against the cage with his range though, and there's a bit of a stalemate before Max lands a left, Zombie gets away from the cage, Max lands a really slick looking combo, even going to the body a few times near the halfway point of the rounds and then onwards as well, but Zombie lands another left of his own, Max answers with a right, then a right from Zombie, then a counter left from Max and a really good body kick. Max goes to the body again with the right doubling up with it, Zombie lands an overhand left countering, a knee with some sharp boxing, Zombie closes it with a flurry which Max jumps back at as the round ends. So, very back and forth, very exciting action between two fighters I genuinely quite like. I'm giving round 1 to Max though. I think his range was just a lot better. I think it allowed him to control the fight better. His defense was a bit better as well. He was using head movement a little bit more. I don't really point out in the paragraph I wrote, but he was using his defense a bit more. Also mixing up his attack more. He wasn't just headhunting the whole time like Zombie seemed to be. He was actually trying to go to the body, and the few times he did, it was pretty successful. So yeah, I give round 1 to Max, although it is quite close round. It was very exciting one at that. We then get into round 2, Zombie opens again with a really good left after a fake takedown, Max lands a right and then a 1-2 to knock Zombie down and goes for an anaconda choke which he holds for about 40 seconds. It's a very tight looking choke. However, Zombie keeps rolling with it and does not tap at all. Even Mark Goddard goes to check on to make sure he hasn't gone out, and he hasn't. Max eventually gives up on the takedown, on the submission, and takes them out to get up, but Zombie rises with him and pushes him against the cage. They both swing wide, but Zombie lands a big left. However, Max keeps Zombie against the cage with his boxing combos, even with Zombie throwing the odd counter here and there and landing quite well with them. Max lands a smooth left and Zombie lands a 1-2 hook combo. Even defending some punches, Max opens up on Zombie, but Zombie fires back with shots of his own. Max lands a leg kick, then a front kick, again keeping Zombie against the cage. Zombie lands a double jab, Max starts going to the body again but gets clipped with a left before getting hit by a right and landing a 1-2 as well. He hits Zombie with more big punches, a body kick and later a spinning body kick. It was sort of like a spinning back body kick. Zombie lands a right to Max, sort of around his back as he was going for the kick as the round ends. And again, I think I'm giving round 2 to Max as well. Again, it was very close, very exciting round, but Max got a huge knockdown early on and was rocking Zombie pretty frequently throughout round 2, and the choke he went for probably added a lot to as well. He just looked a lot more dominant, he was putting his stuff together a bit more, even though they were both actually readily defending a bit more as well. Max was definitely getting the better of it, and he was using his accuracy and his slight power advantage as well. I would say. I think it's more a volume thing that he has. I would give Zombie the power advantage, but Max did look a bit stronger. But yeah, I give round 2 to Max. Next we go to round 3 and it opens with Zombie again opening with a big shit, just going for a huge combo and keeps throwing his punches, getting Max to the cage and swinging over and over, just keeping on going at him, just straight going for him, and then Max lands one big right, one clean big right, knocks Zombie out within 23 seconds of round 3. So yeah, that's how it ends. Max does win by knockout in round 3. So we have to talk about it. I do want to point out that Max did go to celebrate with the crowd for a bit, and then he went to where Zombie was while he was knocked down and kissed him on the cheek, shook his hand, showed him respects because Max is just a genuinely nice dude. I thought this fight was really good. I didn't make it sound as all that good. It did sound like Max was a little bit too dominant at points. You could give the first 2 rounds honestly to either man. Like, Max only barely had the advantage in either situation, and round 1 could be seen as a draw by some people because of the flurry that Zombie went for like right at the end. But I don't think it mattered really with Max winning by knockout, and while that is a sad way, I am glad that Zombie is retiring in his prime. And, you know, he's one of my favourite fighters ever. I don't really talk about it a lot, but he's been one of my favourite fighters for about a decade just because the dude knows how to put on a war. Max Holloway knows how to put on a war. I did want to see this go the full 5 rounds, but I'm not unhappy with it ending the way it did, and Zombie went out like a fucking hero. And this is more of a crowd fight than anything as well. Like, the crowd are super into this fight. They're just super, like, really enjoying it. and I love hearing that response. And they don't really hate either man. They're clearly cheering for Chan Sung Jung a little bit more as the fight goes on. But you know, they're not upset when Max gets the win, and Max is like super kind and respectful to the fans. He's super kind and respectful to Zombie. Yeah, and it's just nice to see the fans giving that back. So go and check this one out. Like, it is a very bittersweet fight, but as it wraps up, it is more on the sweet side. So go check it out for the lot. And that'll about do it for me. Tonight I'm looking to put up night 1 of the Golden Path tournament. I'm probably going to do that like once a night from tonight until Wednesday. By the fucking way, if you haven't watched it, go back and watch it on my Twitch channel. It will be up in like YouTube form, but holy shit, Lauren Osborne cracking off a first. I've not been, only being the first woman to win a War of Attrition and Golden Path tournaments, the first to do it the same fucking season. That is insane. So, yeah, I don't know, there's just something about that made me happy, but what also made me happy was this fight. So go watch it. I don't know if it will be in my top 10, it could be. Next video, C4 might be a reaction tomorrow, because I wanted to do one on Friday, but couldn't. Wanted to do one yesterday, but couldn't. So, yeah, I was going to do one today, but there was a fight of the night, and also I had to do something for a friend. So, it'll probably be tomorrow. I'm looking at reacting to a song by a band called Casey, although I still have other options, so we'll see where that goes. But that's for then, that's for now. As always, thank you for watching, you're awesome.